Hey guys, Mr. McGeehan here. So in the past couple days I have had quite a few conversations that have gone a little bit like this. Hey, what are you working on? But mister, I'm done. So I know that we have given you a deadline last week of 4 pages, but that does not mean your paper is by any means done. There is still plenty left to do. So if you think that you're done, it's time for you to stop, pause, and watch this video that will explain a few things that you can do now after you finish those 4 pages. So the question is, what do I do now? The first option is to add the beginning and ending of your paper. What you have written so far is the middle of your paper, your problems, causes, effects, solutions sections. That's called your research essay. That's from your research, from your note cards. That's part of your paper, but it's not your whole paper. So if you feel like you've finished the problems, causes, effects, and solutions sections, and you have about, I would say, 7 to 8 pages written, if I have not added any comments for you to add a piece of a section, if you feel like you've sort of adequately developed every section, then it's time for you to move on to the remaining 2 sections. So you should label in your paper where each of these sections starts: problems, causes, effects, and solutions. Those words should all be written in your paper where the section starts. The next thing you can add is the introduction. That is going to be based on your lead essay. You're not going to be just copy pasting your entire lead essay, but rather you're going to be adapting it, making it about 1 to 1.5 pages long, explaining why you chose your topic and how you came to your topic, to introduce your topic before you get into the research portion. The final section you're going to write is also going to be about 1 to 1.5 pages long, and that is going to be a reflection. That is going to tell us what you learned from doing this project, either about your subject, about research. It is just a general reflection on what you've learned from going through this process, and what you have learned, what you have taken away, how it will impact your life, etc., etc., etc. So those are the other portions that you can work on in this paper. Once you finish the research essay middle portion, work on the beginning, introduction, and reflection. The second option is to have a peer revise your paper. So, looks kind of like this. See, even little kids can do it. You would share your paper with someone else. I'll make another video to show you how to do that if you don't know how to do that. And they would make some comments. I'll print out a form that you can use to help guide you through revising your paper. But again, you're just looking at, does it make sense? Not specifically focusing on spelling and grammar, but looking mainly at quotations, looking at explanations, looking at whether their paragraphs are all making claims and whether the arguments in their papers are their own, not someone else's. That's going to be the main thing we're going to look at in this peer review. Final thing you can do is revise your own paper. That is looking back at your own paper, looking for spelling, grammar. Sometimes those red squiggly lines will indicate spelling. But grammar and flow and sentences and paragraphs and capitalization are things you're going to have to look at on your own. If you need help with those, you can take a look at the video that I made, the last couple videos, and I'm going to make another one today, that are talking to you a little bit about common things that we need to work on in the revision process, instead talking you through how to work on those. Citations are another thing you can work on in this process. So, those are the options now that you have finished, if you've finished, the research essay, problems, causes, effects, solutions section. So right now what we should see is we should see you working on these sections. We are really getting close, guys. May 27th is coming soon. A lot of you are in position to have a great essay. So let's keep this work up. And let's not stop or slow down right now. We've got to keep pushing towards this finish line. So, here is a little video for your enjoyment.
Will you fight? No! We will run! And we will live!
Shame on you. This could be the greatest night of our lives. But you're gonna let it be the worst.
And I guarantee a week won't go by in your life you won't regret walking out, letting them get the best of you.
Well, I'm not going home.
We've got too far!
And I'm gonna stay right here and fight for this lost cause.
A day may come when the courage of men fails, but it is not this day.
The line must be drawn here. This far, no farther.
I'm not saying it's going to be easy, You're gonna work harder than you ever worked before.
But that's fine. We'll just get tougher with it.
If a person grits his teeth and shows real determination,
Failure is not an option.
That's how winning is done. Believe me when I say
We can break this army here.
And win just one for the Gipper.
But I say to you, what every warrior has known since the beginning of time, you've got to get mad.
I mean, plumb mad dog mean.
If you would be free men, then you must fight to fulfill that promise. Let us cut out their living guts 1 inch at a time.
and they will know what we can do.
Let no man forget how menacing we are. We are lions.
You're like a big bear, man.
This is your time. Seize the day. Never surrender.
Victory or death.
Who's with me?
Clap! Clap! Silver team guy! Clap!
All right, let's fly.
and gentlemen in England now abed shall
No, my name is the Lord. But I tell our enemies
that they may take our lives, but they'll never take
our Independence Day.
All right, guys, I hope that was a little motivation. Get this paper done. Make something you'll be proud of in the end. We'll help you with it. But let's get this paper done.